Again, coming up in just a few minutes, but it's time to talk about what's next on the menu this morning with Chef Cindy McKnight. Thanks for being here again.
Sure, my pleasure.
And we've already had two wonderful recipes, kind of going with that healthy theme today. We like seeing that.
Yes.
What's next?
We're going to go with dessert. Not quite as healthy, but still very light, very nice, very spring-like.
Okay.
We're going to work with a mascarpone cheese. Mascarpone cheese is a slightly sweetened Italian cream cheese. You can find it in the dairy section of most of the grocery stores around town. Really nice and soft, very thick. What we're going to add to that, just to sweeten it just a little bit more, and the thing about this dessert, it doesn't have to be super sweet. You control it. So a little bit or a lot. I don't like a lot.
Could you leave that out altogether if you wanted to keep it natural?
If your strawberries are nice and sweet.
Okay.
It can be a little too much like just eating cream cheese on strawberries.
Okay.
Not a bad thing, but not the best. The way you make mousse is, excuse me, we're just going to add a little whipped cream to this. Now, I didn't sugar the whipped cream at all. It's just plain whipped cream. Add that in. You get that mixed in there, and now you have mousse.
And you just have to do that with a spatula. You don't need a big KitchenAid mixer or anything?
Special. No, I actually whipped this whipping cream by hand this morning when I got here, so it would be fresh. So you don't need any special equipment at all. So now you have mousse. You just get that all mixed in there. Lightened up that cream cheese a bit, if you can see.
That looks
and
really good.
And it makes a great filling. So if you've never seen these pie tins, you know, I showed you the smaller pie crust last time. This is the tin it comes in. So the bottoms come right off. It's a great little thing. At Cook Street, we have a class completely about showing you how to make pie crust.
For one whole class or whole semester?
It's actually a class. We call it our Classic Techniques Pastry 1. It's a 4-week class, and what we do is we start with pie crust, we turn into cakes, we go to croissants, and we teach you how to make puff pastry.
That
all
sounds
from scratch.
so much fun.
It's great. It's a great class, a lot of fun. Getting ready to start in May. So if you're interested, want to see how I do these tarts just like this so you can do them from scratch, come on down. We have a great class for that. So you put the mascarpone in the bottom, drop the strawberries, which all I did with the strawberries was I added just a touch of Gran Gallo, which is the Italian version of Grand Marnier.
Okay.
And no sugar. And the juice is just what came off of the strawberries. You let them sit for a little while. It's called macerating. You let them sit for a little while. They give up their juice. The liqueur in there adds a nice little touch.
Okay.
And now you have dessert.
This looks wonderful. So you got a mini one. We got the finished product over here too, which is a little bit larger in size. So I think there's plenty to go around.
Oh yes.
For the crew and
the nice thing
for
is
Christine.
You can do big buffet and little bite size. So.
Okay, and we'll have the recipes online at thedenverchannel.com. Christine, this one is pretty fabulous. I think you're going to like it. I think everyone will. I'll have to try it out pretty soon.
Can't go wrong with strawberries and tart.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Maureen.